Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on the video. This is another review for Love Marriage Huntsville, Season 2. Whew, I just ran up the stairs. I ran up the stairs. Season 2, Episode 14. Let's get into it. Sanctioned. That's the name of the episode. Picking back up on Martel and his bullshit. He around there still trying to holler in Miss Wanda's face. Miss Wanda, you acting like a real B. You acting like a real B. Well, yeah, you won. You are one. You are one. What you gonna do? Hit me? You gonna jump on me? You gonna jump on me? Martel like, listen, don't push me. Don't push me, girl. Don't push me now, lady. Destiny has them separated, of course. And we see Wanda going to run after Melody. Where Melody at? Where Melody at? Melody in her car. She's cranked up, about to pull out. She gets to the car. Wanda gets to the car with Tisha on her heels. Come back. Leave her alone. Stay out of that. She ain't your daughter. You ain't her mother. Stay out of that. Leave Melody alone. Leave Melody alone. That's not your business. That's not your business. And she's still at the car trying to talk to her woman to woman, you know, mother to mother, sister to sister. Tisha gets her away. And she go over there talking about Mel ain't innocent. She's not innocent. She's not. She's not. Why would you even say that? Cause you trying to you trying to throw a little salt. That's why. Then we see Destiny. She's over there talking to, you know, Martel about his behavior. And that's kind of the going theme for them. He come up to her to try to get some sympathy and get somebody on his side. And she's just like, no, I'm holding you accountable. So I can appreciate Destiny for that. Then we're back at the table. And Wanda is still on the mess. She's still trying to throw some more stuff out there, you know. So she brings up Martel's illegitimate child, and is that your baby? And you got a baby outside outside the marriage and all of that. And she's talking, I just want to put it all out on the table. Kimmie has had enough, and Kimmie says, you know what? This is not even about that. This is about Jalen and his graduation. And so that's what we gonna talk about. But we just want to we not gonna get nothing on the table. Nothing is going on the table because we're not here for that. Well, I can say what I want. It's going on. No, you cannot. They were going back and forth, and Kimmie was standing on that. Like, you're not about to do that today, Wanda. Yeah, you can speak. You can speak, and it's your mouth, and you can speak. I hate when it's my mouth. I can say what okay, so when I pop you in it, this my hand, and I'm going to just let it fly wherever it go. Bitch. Miss Wanda be on that. Girl, no. Hush up. Hush up, okay? Hush up. Candy. I just did Housewives. Kimmie is just like, you know what? It's been real. This was fun, but now it's ruined, so I'm going to just get on up out of here. And so she just leaves. They just get up and leave. Marceau meets with Kimmie for lunch. You know, he got to check on her because that's his mother-in-law. He know how she is. And so now he got somebody on his team. Marceau brings up the party. And, of course, Kimmie is like, I wasn't going to go there, but since you went there, Miss Wanda is a mess. She wasn't invited. You know, Tisha need to get a handle on that. She can't just be inviting her mama everywhere, especially knowing how her mother is. Why do you continuously do that? I think that I should have, control and say so over who is in my space. And Tisha disrespects that in every way, every time she just invites her mom to places that she's not invited to. Marceau is like, I think you give Wanda too much energy. Because she gonna Wanda. Wanda gonna Wanda if Wanda don't do nothing else. So I don't pay her no mind, and you should do the same. Like, she's gonna do that, so you act accordingly. And of course, Kimmie is like, and you right. And so going forward, I don't know if Miss Wanda gonna be at any of the events. That's how Tisha say event. Event. It's an event. Not an event, an event. E-vent. Event. Kimmie is like, well, I wouldn't say sanctioned, but I don't know. Because he's the one that brings up the word sanction. So you're sanctioning her from future events. And Kimmie is like, I mean, if you want to say that, you said it, I didn't. Tisha's like, Kimmie would rather Tisha have the conversation with Miss Wanda. And Marcel is just like, well, don't even worry about it. I'll do it. I'll talk to Wanda because I know how to deal with her. Destiny, she is hosting an event. It's get the people to the polls type of situation. But it's also Halloween themed. So, come with your costume, come with your kids. We got candy. While she's there with, I guess, her party planner. And because it's going to be in the parking lot of her beauty supply store. So they're just, talking logistics, that sort of thing. Martel stops by like he always does, trying to get somebody on his side. And, what's the girl name? Destiny. Destiny is, she always is. She's always holding him accountable, always telling him about himself, always, throwing back up in his face. Listen, I'm not going to let you forget that you did this. Don't come to me what Melody did. Don't come to me talking about Melody been cheating. She did this, she did that. What did you do? Own what you did. Because that's all I want to hear about. I don't want to hear about nobody else. Melody ain't even here. What did you do? And he don't hold himself accountable because he don't even know how to do that. Marceau and Tisha at the house. And she ready to move because the house is too small. It's going to take a couple years, though, because, they got to break ground over there at Scott Manor, blah, blah, blah. He tells her about his sit down with Kimmie, and he kind of throws Kimmie under the bus, like it was Kimmie that came to him on some, I don't want Miss Wanda around, she's sanctioned. Because that's not how it was. Marceau is the one who brought up that whole thing. He's the one who dropped the word sanction. So, please. Don't be trying to flip it like, oh, let me tell you what Kimmie said. No. But anyway, because Tisha is so emotionally immature, the way that she digests all of that is so childish. It's so childish. She sanctioned my mom. Oh, well, I'm just not going to invite her to any of my events. Then she just can't come to any of my events. I'm just not going to invite her to nothing that I'm having. And she said it just like that, like a little kid. Well, fine then. You don't want to invite me? Fine. I just want to invite you either. Fine. Okay, Tisha girl, what event are you having? What event besides a Mommy Business podcast where you ain't even talking about mommy business? What event are you having, Tisha? Anyway, and listen, Kimmie ain't gonna care. Kimmie is not gonna care because Kimmie, she 1 foot in, 1 foot out the friendship anyway. If you keep carrying on, but he kind of has to break it down to her like on her level, like real kitty. He babies her. It was sad. It was sad to see her act so childish. But he basically tells her, listen, don't throw the relationship away. If you was around here giving Melody all these chances, then you can give your sister-in-law another chance because she ain't going nowhere. She's your sister-in-law. Like, she's married to my brother. Where they going? You might as well hang that up talking about she can't come to nothing I'm having. Okay. Melody and Marcus, they are at Melody's house pulling up carpet or whatever. She's doing some, renovating in her new home. And she, these ugly braids. I hate a braided wig. I hate it. Now, I've seen the box braids ones, and and on some people, and if it's done right, it can look like you really got your hair braided. But those that she had, oh no, ma'am. Oh no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Don't nobody need to try to pull them off. That's just ugly. Nope. They in there talking, and she brings up the fact that her was it the, I don't know, one of her kids or all of them, they, mentioned to their mom, that their uncle, they asked, does Uncle Marcus like boys? And she's, she feels like Martel threw that out there, maliciously to, to imply that something is wrong with their uncle, or, that he's unfit in some way, or, like just to make him look bad. And I can see that. I can see them coming home talking about all the fun they had with Uncle Marcus and Uncle Troy, and him throwing out there, some shade about their situation, about their relationship. I could see that, because he's malicious. He's a malicious individual. So why shouldn't I believe that he around there trying to, paint a bad picture, for the kids when it comes to their uncle? That's some bullshit. That's homophobic, and we not doing that. No. But she want Marcus to come to the party. She want Marcus to come to Destiny's, her voting situation, her event. She wants him to come for moral support, because of course Martel gonna be there, because Martel and Destiny are friends outside of that, so he gonna be there. So she want Marcus there, for some moral support. And he like, okay, I'll come, and I'm gonna talk to him too about what he said. I'm gonna talk to him too. Now we got the Mommy Business podcast. Destiny gets there first. Kimmie's a little late. And they all, oh, you late. I can turn around and go home. You want to get started or no? Don't tell me I'm late when I know I'm late. I know I'm late. I know what time it is. I know what time I'm supposed to be here. You late. Okay, do you want me to just not be here? Because I can go home and it be a I ain't here type of thing. We can do that too. Anyway, they talk, pandemic, motherhood, blah, blah, blah. Destiny opens up about, her high-risk pregnancy and her high-risk delivery. That's good. It's anytime a woman can talk about her experiences in childbirth or pregnancy, we always want to see it, because there's so many of the same stories, and a lot of us go through the same type of thing. And so her throwing that out there, I'm sure there were tons of women who went through the same thing and were like, oh, me too, girl. Me too. We overcame. We did that. We some super women. So yeah, that was good for her to, get her little moment to throw that out there, or give us her testimony, I should say. Then Kimmie, she talks about Jalen, being a college student during the pandemic, and him graduating and not having to, he didn't get to have the whole traditional graduation celebration. He didn't have the traditional graduation. It's just been all bad. So she's been trying to find different ways to celebrate her baby and his accomplishment. She's saying with different situations, different events, different parties. And Destiny got to throw in there, oh yeah, until it went left. Girl, now why you going there? Why you going there? Because you messy, and then gonna sit back with this face the whole time. Ooh. Yeah, girl. What you thought was gonna happen when you just brought up the whole Wanda gate? You should have known somebody was gonna be triggered by that. Somebody being Tisha. And so Tisha, of course, takes that moment. Oh, yeah, about that. So Marcel told me that you guys had a conversation and that you were going to sanction my mom from all future events. And and he told me, that I should take accountability for, what went left at the party. And I'm just like, no. You know how she does. Tisha, passive aggressive. Throw a rock and hide her hand. Because that was a rock right there. She threw that rock and then hit her hand. Oh, no. I'm not going to take accountability for what my mother did. She's her own person. She's grown. That's what Candy used to say about her mama. But I can't do it. It's my mom. I can't do nothing about her. Like, she's going to do what she wants. And What you can do is stop inviting her. You can stop saying, Mama, show up. We filming around here. You can stop doing that. And film with your mama when you want to be around your mama. Stop forcing her on everybody. But they go back and forth for a few minutes over that, because Kimmie is not going to stand down. Kimmie is on some, listen, we always start from the middle. Let's start from the beginning. From the beginning, in the beginning, that's a Medea reference. One of the plays at that. She says we need to start from the beginning. When you invited your mama somewhere she wasn't invited to. No, you gave my mom a rude greeting. You were rude. That greet was rude. No. Wanda shouldn't have been there. And so whatever greeting she got what she got. Because she shouldn't have been there. And Kimmie is right. Had she not been there in the first place, then I wouldn't have had to be rude. Because nothing would have caught me off guard and changed my mood like that. Because that would have changed my morale too. Seeing somebody I know I ain't invite. Now I'm upset. So, yeah, we got a problem. And Tisha doesn't want to... I don't know whether she just don't get it or she's purposely just, being willfully ignorant. It's like, whatever. I know what my mama does, but I don't care. I need her there for me. I need her there to fight my battles and say the things that I can't and won't say. I need my mama there. And I'm going to invite her to future events, whether you like it or not, because that's what we giving over here on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't know about Tisha. But that back and forth between her and Kimmie is the greatest communicator ever, by the way. But yeah, she ain't back down. Your mama shouldn't have been there. And that's just that. Tisha went around in a circle. But I think that it's you who has the problem with my mom. I think that it's you that's dragging this out and blah, 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 blah. Kimmie's like, okay, girl, I got you. All right, I got you, girl. You got it. And sometimes you just got to do that to people. You got it. Instead of going back and forth, around and around. Because you got it. It's your world, girl. You got it. Destiny jumps in. Of course, it's like, listen, guys, I have to go get my baby. This has been fun. I know I stirred this all up. And now I'm, simmering on down because we got to go. And they ain't really, nothing was really hashed out or nothing like that. Kimmie feels how she feels and she's standing on it because Wanda shouldn't have been there. And Tisha is going to keep up with her mess. We at the, Destiny's little party. Martel and the kids show up. Cedric, that's how he sounded to me. Oh yeah, we got you. I just be like, please shut the fuck up. Cedric, don't say nothing. Just don't talk. Ooh, he give me caveman. I can't stand it. But anyway, everybody is there, except for Mel. And, the guys are over there talking or whatever. They're talking about fatherhood, blah, 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 blah. Then we see Marcus show up. And Marceau and Cedric just thought that it was so hilarious that Marcus and Martel had the same thing on. It was like, y'all are so lame. Y'all are, oh, that's Marcus. That's Melody brother. Like, so? What the fuck wrong with y'all? So what? It's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not like Martel had on this like real beat outfit and then Marcus came and showed him up. It's a costume. Everybody it was plenty pharaohs for Halloween. Plenty of them. Anyway, when Marcus, shows up, he's on some, I've been waiting on you at the door. What was that you said? So what was that you had said about me and my husband? He's like, I ain't seen you since you ran your wife out your life. I ain't seen you in a while. They talk. And Marcus is dead ass wrong for throwing up in that man's face. That them kids would rather live with him than their dad. Cause that's what he was trying to say. Well, the kids, I'm worried about the kids. It's about the kids for me. You know, they come to me and they telling me, you know, Marcus, like, I love you. We love staying here. You and Troy, you know, can you be our dad? Who does that to a parent? Like, come on. I don't even like Martel, but that was too much. He should have known that was going to trigger him. Any father or mother is going to be triggered by anybody who's not the custodial parent coming up talking about, oh, the baby say they want to live with me. Do they? And so, Martel, if you ever say something like that to me again, he couldn't even get his cuss words right. Martel was hot. He couldn't even. If you ever say that mother to me again, I'm a mother. He was going off. He was going off. Martel wasn't gonna bust a grape, but he was going off. He was mad. And I think they edited it to look like Marcus, you know, was backing down because his facial expressions was not lining up. Because, like, who would really react like that? You know, somebody say they're going to beat you up or I'm going to whoop your motherfucking ass if you say something like that to me again right here and right now. I'm about to beat your ass. What person is going to be like, you gonna walk away? So they edited that, and I know they did. Marcus don't give me punk, you know, like, he don't give me that. I feel like he can go toe to toe with Martel if he wants to. He gives me that. He was wrong for what he said. I think I get what he was trying to get at, but yeah, come better next time, Marcus, because that wasn't it. Telling that man that his kids don't want to live with him. They want to live with you and your husband. Yeah, no. That wasn't going to go over well with any parent. But that's where it cuts out. That's where we got to be continued with Martel walking away. I don't know. Does Melody show up? She need to come on around there. She done sent her brother into the lion's den, you know, and then didn't even show up. Girl, you better get to the thing. Get to the thing. I don't know if she shows up or not. I didn't see the previews for next week. But that was Love and Marriage Huntsville. Yeah, now we got Kimmie and Tisha beefing. Because Tisha want everybody to be against Melody. Melody is not even thinking about you, Tisha. Melody done already told us who she filming with. Melody said, y'all gonna see me with my brother. I got my brother. I got her mama. She got Ima. She got somebody. I forgot how to pronounce the name, but Ima. Yeah, she got Ima, and sometimes Tisha. That's it. I mean, no, excuse me. Sometimes Kimmie. That's it. That's it, and that's all. Don't be thinking she gonna be filming with Tisha and Marceau and Martel. They can kick rocks. The rest of them, we good. Yeah, that was it on the episode, y'all. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.